Hello guys, good night and welcome to the stream. So I haven't streamed in a while. I think it's like maybe a week? More than a week, yeah, more than a week that I haven't streamed. Last week I got really sick so I couldn't actually do much. And tonight we're just gonna do some chill keys. We're gonna get our 3 boxes for the week. Tonight we're probably gonna do maybe 3 keys. Yeah, 3 keys. Tomorrow we're probably gonna do another one and complete the 8 keys for the week. Just gonna do some 22s probably. Maybe if we're feeling spicy at 23. We're gonna use that randomizer. You remember the wheel of keys that we did in Shadowlands to pick the key that we're gonna do. And yeah, that's basically the plan for tonight. Probably gonna be on for like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, depending on how we feel. And well, let's go to the randomizer. Okay, so you guys remember the wheel of keys. So I removed Shadow Memorial Grounds and I removed Halls of Valor because Halls of Valor is just such a long key. I don't like to do it. It's just too long. And Shadow Memorial Grounds, it's not a key. You're just going through the motions on that place. All these other places are fun to do. So let's just spin the wheel. See what we get. And it's Azure. Okay. Let's go to Azure Vault. Find a 22 or 23. Let's go to Azure Vaults. Okay. So it's pretty late. It's 12. So maybe there's not enough keys. There's not a lot of people playing at the moment. Like a lot of people took a break till the next patch. So let's find Azure Vault's key. 22, 23. I'm no longer going for the title for now. I was going to try to do it, but there's only like 2 weeks left. Kind of lost motivation, you know. I don't know. It's just doing it in the pug world is really rough, man. If I get the key, sometimes it just gets depleted like 1, 2, 3 times. Then I just have to build it up again, and I don't get the key that I want, and it's so annoying, man. You know, it's such a toss-up, and when you get like random teammates and stuff. So that's why the reason I'm not going for the title anymore. I did try to do some keys like earlier this week. I started with a 24. I don't really remember what I did. It went down, we failed it, got a 23, then we failed again the 23, got a 22, and then I just built it up again, got a 24 Azure Bolts. But, like I said, I'm not going for a title anymore, I'm just gonna chill now and wait for the next patch. So let's try to get to Azure Vault here. 22 is fine, 23 also is fine, should be chill. Hey Corba, what's up? Oh, we got into the 22. Nice. Yeah, I gotta do a lot of cleaning here, man. You gotta watch my bank. Like, look at this bank. Like, this place it's a mess. I have so many random stuff that I don't even know if it's useful. My Regent bank is also horrible. Yeah, I gotta do some cleaning up here. I don't know why do I have so many fluorescent fluid? It's just randomly here. Yeah, okay, I'll do it later. Let's do the key. Yeah, also like doing the push for title is not the same without the homies, you know. When you do stuff with your friends, it's more enjoyable, you know. If you make a mistake, you laugh it out, you just go outside and try again, you know. But doing it with pugs is a bit more frustrating, so that's also another reason why I kind of stopped now. Also, a lot of people are so on edge, you know, because of title and stuff that, damn, you get some people that are so mad, you know, like similar levels of toxicity to like League of Legends sometimes. So yeah, it's kind of discouraging. Okay, let's go and do this. 22. Okay, let's put the funny fees down. I like to put this fees to troll people. Maybe they eat it. I'm gonna eat it, so they eat. Yeah, they're gonna eat it. Come on, someone eat it. Eat the feast. It's good. Oh, no one's eating the funny feast. Sharpen the stone. I'm also using this build that it's actually you can really use many builds with Red now, and most of them are like 1% differential between each other. I'm using this one. The objective of this build is we're using Zealot's Fervor, so we attack faster, and we're using Light's Justice, so we get Blade of Justice cooldown faster. Our goal is just to spam Blade of Justice whenever we can, just to do damage, because it does pretty decent damage. Did someone eat the feast? Oh yeah, someone got fished. Let's say that. Get fished. Get fished. Okay, now let's put a good feast down. Since we trolled them already. Oh, there's 2 of them. I normally stream on YouTube. I sometimes do like that thing with restream and try to stream on different platforms at the same time. But I kind of forget to put it on, you know, sometimes. I just do it on YouTube. Actually, I've been trying to also get into that new streaming, like the Kick one. I don't know if it's good, but I just wanted to make an account there to have like my channel also there if for whatever reason it blows up, you know. Gotta cover the bases, you know. Yeah, okay, this should be a really chill key. Also, who's in our group? We got Paladin, Shami, Healer, Demon Hunter, and Locke. That's pretty good comp. I always like to have a Demon Hunter in the group because it gives me 5% extra damage for free. Pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of people going there, especially because I think Twitch like made a lot of mistakes with like how they treat the streamers, you know, or something like that. I don't know much about Twitch. YouTube is pretty chill. Okay, let's see what he does. He's gonna pull everything. I'm gonna kick one of these plants. Oh, never mind. Okay. Pretty decent damage. Oh, the tank's dying. Pick that thing. I'll also be watching the AI stuff. If you guys like watch that thing, then man, it's changing a lot of stuff. I actually tried to make an AI that talks like Tyrion. So I went to this whole AI thing. And you can kind of customize an AI there, you know, you can tell it like, talk to me like if you were Tyrion from World of Warcraft. And he actually talks like that, you know, it's kind of fun to mess around with AI. I should have wings here, I'm just not using my wings. That's a mistake, I got distracted. We'll use the next one, next call. Yeah, current Red Paladin like just throws wings. Doesn't really matter. If there's like more than 2 things, just throw wings. We still did 100k without using cooldowns here, so it's pretty good. Gonna pull everything. Never mind. LOS. Yeah, red is actually one of the tankiest melee classes for Mythic Plus. You're like you have to like really mess up to die as Red Paladin. I literally have to stand in stuff to die as a red. Also, we're getting a lot of value next patch, you know, because there's a lot of affixes that we can like just ignore flat out, or like deal with them really easily for the group. We got all the bases covered. He's gonna pull everything, right? Ooh, he's gonna... It's a weird pull, okay. LS again. I respect it. Yeah, we got a lot of random stuff like that procs. But once you get used to that, it's pretty chill. Just press the glowy button and you should be fine. Like, this version of Red Pally is like really hard to misplay. The other version was kind of complex, you know, because there was a lot of pre-setting that you had to do. You know, you had to like use 3 cooldowns at the start of the roll. You gotta like set up your seraphims, and if you died on cooldowns, it was extremely punishing. This version of Red, you just press buttons and damage happens, and it's really fun, you know. I prefer this version 100 times at the old version. The old version was too cumbersome to use. I'll wait for him to get aggro. I don't want to die here. He's got all of them. Okay, perfect. Let's do this. Okay, there's nothing's gonna do a frontal. Never mind. Let's clear the explosive. Got cooldowns in a few seconds. Let's just get holy power. Clear. They're fine. Kill it!
Once, my beloved Malagos gifted me with
yeah, I think it's an unanimous response that the new version of Red is fun to play. I'm so glad they did the rework. In my opinion, Red is the most fun when it's at its most simple, you know? Remember, like, for example, Shadowlands Red, like End Red, when we got that huge amount of haste from the Affix. You just press buttons and stuff happened. It was fun. I'm kicking that. I messed up there. In my opinion, this version of Red is like a mix between endgame Shadowlands and Legion Red. Because Legion Red was like this, like everything we did in Legion cleave. Please move away from me. Perfect. And cleans that with my human thingy. By the way, my gameplay here is a bit messy, so I'm messing around with a lot of stuff here. Yeah, the good thing is we still have that burst factor, but we also have like sustained damage, so it feels like you're always doing something that feels good, you know? Like before, you only had cooldowns, like literally that was all. If something happened to you on cooldowns back then, well, that's all your damage. You do 0. Gotta wait 2 minutes. Try again. Oh man, I gotta go. I'm gonna stay here. Also, we can hit everything from so far away. Like we have so much range. I can hit stuff from like back here and I'm chilling. We don't take damage because we scale with versatility now instead of mastery. So we can just stack that stat and be tanky as hell. I got wings. I'm gonna wait for the little blobbies to appear. Just build some holy power here. There's the blobbies. And we blasted. Only 2, okay. Maybe my wings was kind of wasted there. Let's stay here. Oh, it's so far away. Okay. We have a 20-yard range. I'm gonna use the defensive here. Stuff is hitting me. Got the explosive. I'm so glad that explosives are going away, man. It's mostly because healers are so stressed about it, you know. A lot of people that don't like kill them as DPS, like I kind of ignore them because I think it's a healer's job, you know. I try to help, you know. When I see a lot of them, you know, maybe my healer's gonna get like super stressed if there's too many of them, so I try to help sometimes. Where am I? Okay, we're going there.
Come this way. The location of my vault was chosen to harness and make use of this powerful ley line. While in Marvel,
Oh, I'm so slow.
I am unsure of what
Never mind.
will
You're
have
gonna
on
pull
your
it.
mortal
Nice.
form.
Let's wait for him to get aggro.
Be on the lookout for the growth of extra appendages.
He has aggro. Let's keep a blind here. He's so... Our tank is chilling. Ooh! That homie got destroyed. Like, look there, I took the frontal to the face and I'm chilling. The other guy that died. We're so damn tanky, man. It's just ridiculous. And we were like literally immortal before the nerf, you know, with fading light. I still think it was kind of over nerf. It went from 10% to how much? 2%, something like that? I forgot about the nerf. Still a pretty decent shield, you know. It's no longer like 100k shield permanent, but it's like 20k shield.
You have discovered one of my books of translocation. Since the majority of the vault's caretakers are flightless, I incorporated a means of safe travel via these tomes.
Let me check that. How much is it? It's only 3, yeah. It went from 10% to 3%, so it's a 70% nerf. Yeah, that shield was ridiculous. I could stand like in Spitefuls, and it didn't break. Like I just got smacked from Spitefuls and just chilled. Am I gonna lose this? Sure. I'm bubbling here. I don't wanna die. I wonder if I can stand in one of those circles and survive. I think I can survive if I get hit by one of those circles. I won't test it now though. Don't want to mess up their key. Can I survive? Oh, never mind. I can't survive. Satch. How much was the overkill? 400k. An explosive. Did we all die? What happened?
The elements answer to me!
Hey Joda, what's up? I'm glad you enjoy the content. When I have an Imperium power proc, sometimes I just use the Imperium power proc, you know, just to use it. Sometimes like there's ads that I see and I just use Imperium power or a Divine Storm there. SBG? No, you don't actually need cleanse. You can there's 2 poisons in that dungeon. There are 2 disease. One is from the spiders that should never like go off. And the other one is from the bats. And the one from the bats you can just remove with freedom. So in theory you should never need to use the spell on that dungeon. But next season, yeah, you're gonna need to use the spell. There's a lot of stuff that we're gonna be dispelling next season. Brackenhide is the place where the spells are gonna be crucial. Disease spells especially. And the new affix that we can like cover now.
An excellent choice.
Thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'll wings 2 dudes. Why not? I wanna die because of frontals. Ooh, there's a lot of bombs. Let's help. There's the tank. Oh, I can't play enhance him. Oh, we don't have cooldowns for this. Oh. Blind the dudes. It's a bomb. Let's clear it. I think he kinda overpulled. Pick that thing. Oh, my cooldowns are in 6 seconds. Where's the dude? I had the bubble there. Yeah, the homie I think like overpulled here a bit. I had no cooldowns rolling for all that pull. Guess I shouldn't like pull down just 2 guys, you know. I wasn't expecting him to pull all this though. We're fine. One more pull? Okay, one more pull. Sorry if I don't read chat. I get lost in the key sometimes. Freedom myself. Oh, by the way, I didn't know I could freedom this until like I would say 5 weeks ago. Let's help with explosives. It blew my mind. Someone in chat told me we can stand in it. Where's the dude? Come here. Do I wings 2 dudes again? Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna use Wake of Ashes, but I'm not gonna wings this. They're already dead. Oh, nice. I'm glad, man. Learn the tech. Paladins have so much utility, man. We got so many like get out of jail free cards. That's the main reason I can't play another class, you know, like I feel naked when I play other things. I have alts, like I have a Demon Hunter alt. I don't play them a lot, you know, but I do mess around with them, but I ask myself how people do stuff without like freedom, without bubble. And I'm like, people live like this? Your bindings. Where's the dude? Oh, nice, we cleared. I think the lock died. Yeah, the lock died. That's why this pack is taking a while. Oh, thanks, man. First kick follower. Yeah, I haven't actually put it in the links of this channel, so not many people know I have it. It's just in case it blows up and stuff. You know how these things are. You never know what's the new thing. What's gonna be the new thing, you know? I've been fascinated with AI though. I think like humanity entered a new era with like the AI changes. Ooh, the tank died. He's alive again. Yeah, that chat GPT, man, is just gonna get implemented into everything in our lives now. Like, if you're not using the thing, kind of trolling. Because you're just at a big disadvantage, you know, other people that are using them. In different, like, other aspects. Not only gaming, you know. School, college, all those things are just going to change massively because of it. I also saw that Asmongold like stream, I think, or clip. Like, homework is dead. Like, who's gonna like do homework now if you can just solve it with ChatGPT? I wonder if I can stand in the little swirlies here before they die. Do I test it? Nah, maybe not. Also, I'm not gonna use wings here because, like, these dudes don't have much health. And the boss is next, probably. Boss time. And we should have like used Rust after the first phase. Where's the little guy? There he is. Ooh. elemental. Let's get near the healer. This fight is so chaotic, you know, like, I can't see what the hell is happening. I'm just glad that we can, like, hit stuff from far away now. Oh, the homie died. I don't blame him, like, this fight is like, I can't see squat. So many blue stuff. We don't have a res. Just gotta do the fight without him. Little guy is casting. Oh, okay, they cleansed. Yeah, I actually don't blame the guy from dying. There's too much blue stuff here. It's really hard to see this fight. Not much clarity. I stunned the guy. Oh, never mind, I have it. Pick it. I'm gonna have one more phase, which is gonna be fairly annoying because we're only 2 DPS. 5 seconds. Maybe. I might have to wings it. Yeah, kill it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I had to wings there. Hey, Emmanuel, what's up?
Azure Blade. I do not blame her. I should have thought of her before I left. This door. I sense a breach behind it. The sundered flame must be this way.
Yeah, it was horrible before, man, like being all the time in melee range. We didn't have much flexibility. We were also so damn squishy. Gotta jump here, right?
What is she hiding?
Okay, let's angle this correctly. I don't want to fall down. And I'm fine. I'm fine. Nice. Oh. Never mind, he died. I'm gonna put where's my bots? Repair hammer down. My weapon is yellow, I don't want it to break like in the middle of the fight.
Did she send you? Enough.
Yeah, pop works for fall damage. In war PvP it's very nice because if you're like getting attacked by someone, you can just jump a ledge and bop yourself. I can actually hit this thing from here. Yeah, I can hit it from back here. I don't have to be in melee. Nah, I can hit it from here. I'm chilling. I'm a lock. The lock is melee now. I can't actually get that explosive. I am the range character now. I played Paladin since Legion in retail, but from long ago before that in private servers. Since like the BC area, yeah, BC era in private servers. But in retail from the start of Legion. Tail end of war. I love the range.
Secrets will be mine.
I can chill here and still hit the boss.
We are too late. Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, this is for sure time. I think we can still wipe and we should be fine. But I would rather not wipe. Also, we only have like one Beerus and like 1 minute. So we should be careful. Also, I'm just gonna clear with these guys. They're so far away. I'm scared that we mess up. I have freedom. I just use it on emergencies though. Where's the hardened one? There's the one. That was close. Got some holy power, we got wings. Actually, I'm gonna save these wings for the crystals. I just wanna guarantee that we kill them. Should happen 45, I think? 45%, so it's gonna save wings for that. Never mind. There's the hardnet. I'll kill the hardnet one. I think they have the little ones, yeah. Oh, I'm trolling. Where's the hardened one? There it is. I'll handle it. Yeah, if someone handles the big crystal, everything's fine. The little ones just die on incidental damage. Got wings. Nice. 106k over there. It's pretty good, I think.
My dear one. He knew that wild magic was dangerous.
Oh, he got a
Never
ball of
did it
lessons.
anyway.
I haven't got one of those in a while. I haven't killed like any rares
Could not stop
like in
growth.
weeks.
I placed him in stasis until I could find a proper cure.
Oh, the Transmog is from the Legion weapon from the Mage Tower challenge.
You
From
did
Legion
what was
era.
needed.
You can't actually get this one anymore, which is kind of a shame.
I am but a simulacrum. But once, I was a mother as well. Please.
Okay, let's say GG's and let's go back to Valdraken. I always say Borealis. I don't know why. I guess I enjoyed a lot of BFA. That's why I say Borealis sometimes. Okay, let's go back to the key randomizer and see what we get. Okay, so let's spin again. Okay, we remove Azure Vault, so we now do another key. So it's not the same one. Temple. Okay, it's Temple. Let's go find a temple. 22, 23 should be fine. But first, I'm gonna read chat a bit. I didn't read a lot of stuff that you guys said, like on the top, because I wasn't the key. Also, I'm very glad that a lot of you guys like watched my video and decided to play our Paladin next patch. I'm happy I could help with your decision. Not really. It's this build works for anything on fortified weeks. It just does good damage on trash. It's mainly focused on spamming Blade of Justice a lot. Like you can see here, it's like 10% of my damage. With other builds, you get like more Divine Storm damage and your Blade of Justice damage is lower. With mine, I just like to spam the button, you know. I like procs. I'm a person that enjoys when the glowy button appears on my screen, I want to press glowy button. So the more procs I have, the more happy I am. So this build, I like it because of that. Just spam the button. To be honest, most of the builds currently, like from the Discord that you can get or from the Wowhead guide, you know, the one that Bolas made, most of the builds are like 1% differential between each other. So it's like the difference is so meaningless. You can basically use any build and you should be fine. I could use this build and I would be fine. I could use also this build that is more like single target focused. Where is my single target focused? It is this one, for example. And I would get pretty much this same damage, like 1% more, 1% less in AoE or single target. But this one does more boss damage. That's the only thing. Because we use Vengeful Rat, that gives me critical hammers. And we can throw 2 hammers at a time, you know? So it moves a bit of my damage from trash to boss. But at the end, it's going to be like 1% differential between the AoE build. So I prefer this one because it does more trash damage. I don't think we're getting nerfed. I've played with other classes like rogues, monks, and like other melee, and we're pretty much on par with them. So there's no reason to nerf red pallies. Locks are also doing crazy damage. This guy died a lot because that's why his damage looks like this. But locks are doing massive damage in big pulls. The odds of red getting nerfed, if I could give you a number, would be like 5%. 95% that we don't get nerfed. My shoulders? Oh yeah, this is the old PvP Transmog from BFA. This is the only season I almost got 2400. You needed, I remember, 2200 to get the like the highest level helm. It was an Azurite helm that had like the best traits. So I actually PvP'd in BFA just to get that helm with the perfect traits. Because you remember Azurite armor, right? So I needed that helm to do Mythic Plus. So I had to PvP for it. And I got like 20... I peaked at 2300 and 2350 or something like that. And then I just like, I'm not gonna go 2400. I just left it there. This transmog is from BFA, like I said, PvP, so you can't actually get it anymore. But you can get a variant of this version from that is a bit more yellowish from the Warfronts, the Stormgrade Warfronts. But it's really hard to get because like you gotta go there and it's a big gamble, you know. You gotta do the heroic Warfront first, get a group to do it. Normally you can spam like in trade chat, join the heroic Warfront. A lot of people want this transmog, so they're going to join. And just do the thing, get a box, and maybe you get a piece of the transmog. It's really hard to get because the Warfront is up like every 2 weeks or something like that. So if you got a lot of Paladins, you can also try on each one of them to do the Warfront to get the yellowish tint of this transmog. But it's going to be a long process.
An excellent choice.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like crying a lot because of red damage, that we do too much, that we do it without like effort. Well, actually, yeah, we don't do much effort to do our damage. We just press the buttons and it happens. Yeah, I can concur on that. But that's fine. That's how red was always meant to be. You know, red is at its most fun when it's simple. For the red players, especially. I think most of the complaints are PvP related though. There's been very little like PvE complaints that I've seen. In PvP, yeah, we were busted. That's because like most of the PvP talents, I don't think nobody tested them, so a lot of them were really busted. Like the one that dispels stuff on the whole group. Since we can cast a bunch of judgments now, it's on such a low cooldown that your whole group is always dispelled of magic effects. So no one tested that. I don't know. Like PvP, the population is so smaller compared to the PvE population. I don't think many people did like a lot of testing of that for red. So we came out busted after the rework in that specific content, you know? What key did we have to find? Oh yeah, temple. We still have to press a lot of buttons. The thing about red currently is that we are a reactive class. You see a lot of procs that you gotta react to them, you know? You gotta use them fast so you don't like waste them. That's the thing about red now. We're like a machine gun class, you know? Something like that. You just throw damage and you see glowy button, press glowy button. Press it fast because it's going away. So, currently I can find anything under 23s very easily because on my score, 2160, which is not very high at the moment, you know, there's a lot of people that are like higher than me. But for higher than 23s, I do have to use my own key. It's very rough. There's a lot of competition. Also, community perception about Red Paladins. I don't think people see us as really strong. You know? People often like prefer an old DPS that's been proven to be good instead of giving a chance for Red Paladin, you know? But that's how red works, you know. It's almost the same for all DPS. There's a lot of competition on DPS. There's like for every DPS there's like one tank or something like that. For every 5 DPS there's like one tank. So of course it's going to be hard to get into groups with the other people playing. If you want to push keys, the best advice I can give you is to use your own key. That's how I got most of my score after like my team stopped playing. I had to just use my own key, push it up. It's kind of a frustrating process sometimes when you want to get like things like title and stuff, because sometimes you get your key upgraded and it's a key you already had. You can't actually change it, so you have to run it. It's a mess. Pug World is ruthless. Yeah, a lot of people love Priest, and I don't know why. I don't know. I haven't seen a good Shadow Priest. I think that's the problem. Mainly because whenever I did keys like 24s, 25s, I normally invited my perfect group comp is I try to get always a Demon Hunter, a Druid, a Prot Pally, or a Prot Warrior. And then the last DPS would be like a random range that has Lust or something like that. I normally don't invite Shadow Priests, so I guess that's why I haven't seen one that's really good. I heard they're pretty strong in Mythic Plus. Haven't seen one of them. They also have a lot of off-healing, I think, from Vamp Embrace, and maybe that's why people like them. This week, especially, the stonks on Shadow Priests are really high because of bursting. So yeah, some weeks are really good for them. Yeah, it's funny. I've seen the group. I've seen the Reddit post like 5 Paladins groups. It's so fun. It's fun because we can off heal each other. You know, who needs a healer when every Pally is Divine Storm is healing the other? You know, it's fun stuff. It's late night here, EST time. It's almost 1 a.m. Okay, let's go to the temple. Temple. Temple 20, let's put 23? 23, yeah. So we get 23s and 22s. Break the meta. Is red meta? Actually, I don't know. Maybe? Oh yeah, there's also a rework coming for priest, right? Like next patch or something like that. Like a similar scope rework as threat. Like I don't think, yeah, not similar, a bit lesser, you know, but pretty considerable rework that they're gonna have next patch. I don't know much of Shadow Priest. I couldn't tell you, but I heard that the rework is significant. AoE dot going away. But surely they're giving them some other way of doing AoE. Like, I know they have like that Shadow Seer thing, like they put on someone and then it like does AoE, something like that. Let's join this 23 and this 22. We're going to whoever takes us first. Actually, Shadow Priest is going to be also really good next patch because they can also deal with a lot of stuff. Like they have a dispel, they have disease. Yeah, Priest can remove disease, right? Yeah, man, the new dungeons are going to be really good. I really enjoyed it. Underrod and Freehold and BFA. I was really happy to see them back, you know. I'm not really sure about the Cataclysm dungeon. I haven't actually tested that place. I did go into a Freehold and to an Underrod, but I didn't go into the Skyreach thing. Skyreach? The air one. What's the other one that's coming? I forgot. There's Underrot, Freehold, the Cataclysm one, and what's the other one? It's the one from Legion. I also like that place. It's the cave of Neltharion's lair. That thing. No, the Cataclysm one is the one that's the air elementals. This is the one that's in the air. I'm gonna find it here. Cataclysm, it's Vortex Pinnacle, this thing. Yeah, this is the Cataclysm dungeon. I haven't tested it, so I'm gonna go in blind when it goes live. This is the only one that I'm not sure how to deal with, because every other single dungeon I've done a lot. Neltharion's Lair I know like the palm of my hand, Freehold as well, and Underworld as well. All of them are like old knowledge, and just gonna go in there and destroy them. Obviously, the new dungeons from Dragonflight are going to be hopefully tuned correctly. Hopefully, they don't repeat the Ruby Life Pools mistake. People just dying on random low keys because the dungeon is overtuned. I saw they did a lot of nerfs though. Like they did a lot of nerfs on the new dungeons, like Brackenhigh Hallow. This is the one that people are mostly scared about, the Brackenhigh Hallow one. I think they removed the fear from the big dude, like the Null, you know? The 8-second fear or something like that, or they made it shorter or something like that. I did these dungeons on Mythic 0, but I don't really remember what happened there because everything died really fast. So it's going to be a new experience going there whenever they launch. I do remember in House of Infused there was like very annoying trash at the start that it stuns, snares, and a lot of dumb stuff. But we're paladins, we're fine. Also, I'm human, so if I get stunned, I can just press my racial and I'm fine. Yeah, Ruby was really rough. It's still a bit rough sometimes, you know. For example, this week the elementals are kind of rough because of the bursting. Like if you kill the dudes and then the elemental does its big cast, it can be deadly. Oh, come on. I can't get into a temple? What the hell? Oh yeah, the dragons, man. I was terrified about the storm dragon, like pre-rework, because it was I had bubble or I died, or I had to like spam heal myself like crazy, because it did so much damage on fortified keys, you know. Like pre-rework. Now it's pretty chill. Like I just press divine protection, I'm fine. If it happens again, I just press my other defensive, and if it happens a third time, I'm still fine. Thing's about to die. Come on, get me into a temple. Wanna do a key? See ya, Korba. Thanks for dropping in. Come on, I can't get into a 22 temple. My dude, get me in. Nah. I can assure you this doesn't happen very often. Whenever I join a 23 or 22, people just take me really fast. People are really picky with temple. Everyone is so fixated into getting like a shadow priest or a lock for that last boss. I don't know, people are just so afraid of that guy. It's such an easy boss now after the nerfs. You don't really need a shadow priest or a lock. I mean, it's nice, you know, but not needed, especially on 22, 23. Maybe we should swap the key. Yeah, let's do another key instead of temple, because there's not many temples. So let's find another 23. Okay, not temple, not Azure Vaults. Let's do Algatar. Algatar. There's not many keys to choose from. There's a lot of Azure Vaults. Let's go into Ruby 24. A bit spicy. Maybe they take us. The other option is going to the 23 Shalamon Burial Grounds, and I don't want to go there. It's such a boring key. There's nothing happening. Okay, maybe this temple. This Algatar. Or this temple. Yeah, temple is I think, yeah, it's a bit it's annoying. There's a lot of stuff that they had to put there to make the key relevant. Like they added abilities to the Pandera mobs because the dungeon wasn't meant to be a Mythic Plus dungeon, you know, so they added stuff that made it annoying. I hate explosions on the Shaws. That was so terrifying before the rework. Because we did a lot of bursts, so we killed the little Shaws really fast. But then when they all died at the same time, we were squishy, so we exploded, which was very bad. I don't like temple a lot. Oh, we got into temple. Nice. I don't like temple a lot. But I prefer to do it instead of like burial grounds, because burial grounds is just boring. Okay, let's go temple. Where's my portal? Pandaria. Oh yeah, the two pandas are deadly, man. They're still deadly after the rework, but pre-rework red, you just died there. So you had to skip them. It was a death sentence. They throw the torch at you and you just, like, it ticked 2 times and you were dead. Or if the panda, like, kicked you and you also died. You could also, like, bop there, you know, to save yourself from the kicks. But the torch was deadly as hell. Next season, trinkets are a bit tricky because since we're a 1-minute class for Mythic Plus dungeons, we can literally use 1 minute, 2 minute trinkets, 1.5 minute trinkets. All of them are good. So there's a lot of candidates, you know. I haven't actually checked the raid trinkets, but from dungeons, I've seen some stuff that is good. And one comes from this Halls of Infusion. This thing has potential, you know. Gives you a bunch of mastery, which is not like the best stat, but it gives you a ton of main stat on a 3-minute cooldown. So this could be pretty strong. Also, there's the trinket from Underrot, which is the vial, if you remember. That can also be like a best trinket. It's similar to the other trinket. It also has mastery as main stat, and it gives you a bunch of main stat, which is good. We can use a bunch of stuff next season. The dice is what dice? The dice from Algatar? That's going away because that's no longer a Mythic Plus. So you're not gonna use that if you're referring to that thing. Oh, you're using the Bone Moss Big Toe. Yeah, that thing's pretty good. Someone get that explosive. Yeah, the Bone Moss Big Toe is pretty good for us. Oh, the dice, but that's an Agi trinket. We can't use the thing. Yeah, the dice, we can't use dice. I have no cooldowns. Come on, nails that. Oh, defensive. Whoa! Got smacked. Okay, I'm not getting healed.
The elements answer to me!
Come close to me, man. Okay. You can't really LOS there, so we just have to like take the damage, I guess. Okay, that was a bit rough. Kill the boss. 8 seconds for wings. Get that thing. That was a weird pull before this boss. Like the little elemental blobbies were like nuking us down, you know. But I don't know why they didn't pull with the big guy, you know, the big fish dude. That's weird. I didn't know that you could like pull them apart. The wings. Again. This boss used to be my kryptonite. Again, me? I just kill it. I'm not gonna move. The guy just targeted me 3 times. What the hell? Mammoth? What mammoth one? Oh, for sure. I'll explain the opener. It's pretty simple. Just build 5 holy power. I have my macro for wings and final reckoning here. I drop that in AoE, just Divine Storm. Keep building Divine Storm. Wake of Ashes, you get 4 holy power there. Divine Storm again. Divine Toll, Divine Storm. Yeah, that's pretty much the opener. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. So build 5 holy power. I'm a bubble because I feel in danger. Pick the fish. This explosive attack here, can't reach it. Pick the fish. I'll actually explain it better when we get to the city, like in Baldraken. I feel it was a bit messy here. To the bird! Okay, bird's dead. Now we kill Golden Beetle. Explosive. There's so many puddles.
Before our cherished history is erased forever.
5, 4.
So many puddles. Neltharis. Oh, no, I didn't test that one.
From what I see, we face the trial of
Is it a stat trinket? Because I normally like to use stat trinkets as red. Very rarely a trinket that's not giving us like raw stats is good for us. For example, Grief Torch is good for us, but just because it's like very overtuned. Seven stacks.
When he let it alone, the beast shrank to near nothingness.
7 stacks. 7 stacks. Move. Seven stacks. Seven stacks. It's clear. I got wings. I'll use it here. Maybe it was a mistake. So this boss is annoying for us because I can only final reckoning one of them. So my final reckoning kind of got wasted on that. And this guy. Well, like 3 or 4 seconds of it. Just kill it. I would really love to like cleave them, but it just makes them get more stacks, so I can't.
For you see, strife feeds on conflict. When you have peace in your heart, strife will find somewhere else to roll.
I actually never got the Grief Torch, like literally not even the heroic version. So I was Grief Torchless this whole patch. But I was doing fine. I prefer my like stat trinkets, you know?
Before I begin the restoration.
I'm a person that prefers like raw stats instead of like stuff like Grief Torch. I don't know. It's kind of annoying to use. You gotta stand still. No, I don't like standing still. Shroud. Next week, no. The 9 should be the when affixes are live. Whenever they release Mythic Plus. Line in here. Pick one of them. Yes. Shielding here. Should pull something else with this big chop. Enhance that. Ah, man. I used my Final Reckoning there so it didn't hit these guys. And defensive here because of the explosions. Explosive. a lot of explosives. Pick that thing. Alright. Oh, the panda's healing me. Do it with the boss. Feels risky. Oof. Oh man, I hate that boss. That thing is so slow, but it takes you by surprise sometimes.
Jade Serpent, grant me strength.
Yeah, I gotta respect the panda, man.
The Jade Serpent must be reborn!
Not much is changing. A lot of the DPS specs that are good this season are also good next one.
Has been lifted from my eyes. Forgive me.
We gotta see how the Shadow Priest rework turns out. Oof.
I need to get closer.
I kicked one of the pandas, but no one kicked for me. Gonna fly?
5, 4,
Oh, I don't have coolness for the big pack. Sag. Oh, my thing dropped on me. Not getting sacked. Nice. 8 minutes to time this key. We chill. This is one of those bosses that, well, this advice is kind of late, but normally you don't use cooldowns at the start here. If you use your cooldowns exactly when the ads drop, they will always be up for each ad phase, which I think is more important. So my cooldowns should be up for the next ad phase. Just in time. What's it do? I think we'll have one more ad phase. I'm not sure. Maybe we kill it here. No, we'll have one more ad phase, yeah. Nice. Oh, I got 1 point for that? Oh, actually got 4 points for that. I didn't know I didn't have a 23 temple. Nice. What was my temple then? I had a 22 temple. Nice, 4 points. I wasn't expecting it, but it's good that it happened. I don't want to do another temple. They have another 23. They want a 2 chest, but I just want to do another key. Let's go back to Baldraken so I can read chat. Sorry if I can read it when I'm in the key. Kinda have to watch the things in the ground. Red hasn't been that fun since Legion. People actually started to invite me to pugs. Yeah, Red is super fun at the moment. Like you saw there, I just do stuff and stuff happens and it's so fun. Except when I get killed by the stupid panda. That, I swear to you guys, that boss is my kryptonite. I always die there. It's like in BFA I also had my kryptonite. It was this boss from Underrot. I really enjoyed that dungeon, but whenever we got to this boss, Sport Color, where's the model? This guy. Yeah, this guy was my nemesis. There was this mechanic where he puts a big circle under you. So if you have horse, you can move out of it really fast, you know? Or you can bop yourself. But you can't bubble because you use your bubble to soak the mushrooms around him. Once, you know, so the fight is easier. So your only options back then were bop or use horse. In high tyrannical keys, this guy was a menace. And if you didn't move fast enough, you died. Now, I don't think it's a menace anymore because we have so much avoidance, like damage reduction and all those things as Red Paladins, that it's gonna be pretty chill. You can just soak the circle and you don't even have to move, I think. Well, probably. Yeah, back then in BFA, we were still really damn squishy, but we had Visions of Perfection and we had Azurite traits that made us really strong.
An excellent choice.
Our damage was off the charts also back then because corruptions. You remember corruption, guys? I remember it fondly, you know, after they put the vendor. But because before that, it was horrible because I wanted the mastery corruptions, but I kept getting like random, like the bleed one, or like you get avoidance and like really crappy corruptions. After the bender, it was really fun though. I got my set with like 250% mastery. With I don't remember the corruption that reduced cooldown on your ability, so my wings were on a 1.5 minute cooldown instead of like just 2 minutes. Really fun times. Thanks for the sub, CLC. Really appreciate it, man. Okay, let's go and do the key, the Wheel of Keys. Okay, so let's remove Temple and let's remove Court, you know? Court is one of those places that it's similar to SBG. It's just too damn simple and I get bored there. So one of these three. It's Academy. Okay, almost Ruby. Okay, Academy. Let's do an Academy. Hey, King Doc. What's up? Oh, I remember. Yeah, what was the Twilight Devastation? All tanks use that thing, I remember. Yeah, those things were crazy. Before the nerf, they were even crazy because the Twilight Devastation was uncapped at the start. So people that got it early were just destroyed in the damage meters. After that, I think they capped it to whenever it hit 5 things, it disappeared or something like that. But still, it was really strong. For Reds, the best corruption I remember was either you get a bunch of Twilight Devastations and like RNG your way to victory, or if you wanted a more stable path, you could go full mastery like I did. I just like the number being so high. Like when you saw your mastery, it had 250% extra mastery with wings. Because you also got extra mastery from your Azurite traits. So it just looked fun, you know. Oh man, I have 250% extra damage. It's crazy. Good times. Okay, let's go to... What did we get? We got Academy, right? Okay, Academy it is. Find Academy. Hopefully we find a 23, 22, so we don't get bored. Okay, that's 23. There's a 23, but it's Oceania, and I get like bad ping when I go there. Let's join this. Oh, we got in. Nice. Let's say hi. It's probably gonna be the last key of the night. It's been a pretty chill stream. Just doing mid-level keys. Yeah, but that rogue was pumping. 100. We did exactly the same DPS. And I died a bit, like 2 times. Yeah, I died twice. Died to ads, and I died to the panda. Lori Kolako, yeah man, the burst change, I was acceptable at first, but after like changing stuff to burst, it's just so good being so tanky, you know? I really enjoyed having a bunch of mastery, but the change to burst, pretty good, not gonna lie. My verse is at 21% when I'm in a group, because I get the extra 200-ish burst from my bracers. Oh, by the way, guys, there's a change that they did for crafted gear. So crafted gear next week, next reset, is going to go up to item level 421. So if you got like Mythic Plus pieces, for example, that are lower item level, like 415, I think, you can just swap them for 421 crafted stuff. So anything that's crafted that currently is like, for example, my cloak is 418, is going to go, I think, automatically to 421 eye level. So you can like tinker with your stats and stuff at the start of the next season with the crafted gear. You're gonna have like a week to do it though, because the Mythic Plus goes live the 9, I think. Yeah, the 9. So we got a week to get better stuff. How much did the ring do? This ring is really damn strong. 4.2, 1.3. Actually, it didn't do much. It did 5.5% of my damage. That's really low. What happened? I didn't crit enough, I guess. Yeah, this ring normally does 7% of my damage total. This run was like a really low roll of this ring. Oh yeah, I had to show some stuff. The wings macro is this one, by the way. I'm gonna paste it in the... No, it's this one. This one uses wings, uses Final Reckoning, and uses your potion at the same time, if you're lazy like me. Some people like to use their potion manually, but myself, I just link my 600 potions to this macro, so it just works, you know? But if you don't want to use your potions, just remove this last line that says use item 191 3882. So I'm gonna put it in the chat, so if anyone wants to... Just gotta rearrange it, you know? Oh, I think I messed up my macro. Yep, I messed up my macro. I gotta paste. Okay, there it is. Save. I did try Underwrought and Prequel. That's pretty much the only things I did in the PTR. I did try to see how the new affixes were going to be, and they were really annoying. I didn't try them after the nerfs. So they did nerf the affixes, so now the images only spawn up to max total 2. So you will only have 2 afflicted mobs that you have to deal with at any time, and the same goes for the other ones, the ones that you have to CC. Before that, they spawned like the explosives, so you could have like 5 things that you had to dispel, and you didn't have enough dispels or heals, you know? So I think that's a good change. I'm gonna go like blind into most of the new dungeons from Dragonflight next season and the Vortex Pinnacle. The ones that I do know are the old ones, you know, the Legion, Elparian Slayer, Underrod, Freehold. Yeah, man, there's also less people playing. Like, you know, trying to find 24 keys this week is kind of rough. Everyone is like trying to get like title and stuff, so they're going to be extremely picky with the people that they want to bring. That's also another reason why I really don't want to go for title anymore, because it's kind of rough to do it so late in the season, you know? Everyone's so on edge. My rating's not much. It didn't go much higher. It's 3164. I think the cutoff is 3300 or something like that is going to be the cutoff. So I would need 140 points, something like that to get. That's basically doing everything on 25s and like 226 or something like that. Yeah, New Ultimate is going to be in the rotation. I feel it's going to be annoying, especially the fight with the Vikings, you know? Because they go on the ship thingy. So that's fairly annoying for certain classes that can hit, you know? Can't hit from range and stuff. Wait, no, Uldaman? Yeah, Uldaman is going to be there, right? Let me check. Huh. Yeah, Uldaman. Uldaman, House of Infused, Notarius, and Bracken High Hallow. I don't really play other classes, so the only thing I do is Red Pally. When I get bored of my main Red Pally, I go to my small Red Paladins. I do have other classes, like for example, I have a Demon Hunter because everyone has to have a Demon Hunter. He used to pick herbs because the mobility, you know. And I have a lock that I made in Legion just for the memes. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh yeah, I have one DK also that I made to teach my nephew how to play DK, because if I don't understand the class, how can I teach him? So I tried to do it, and it's been there like level 50. Don't play it much.
Welcome to Algathar Academy. I am delighted that you received our invitation.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Explosive is gonna be annoying here.
But I have heard
I guess I'll help the healer.
How wonderful. It has been quite some time since the
Oh yeah, I forgot this place has so many bombs.
Seems like indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
Well, we'll be fine.
These lashers must have grown wild while we were away.
He's gonna pull just one side, right?
If you could, clear them out
Please
while
don't
we realign
don't die
the
too
magics
aggro.
of this place.
Oh, the healer's dead. Okay, everyone's dead. Woo! Oh! I'll keep it alive. I'll keep it alive. I can't do it. There's too many of them. I did try. I did try. Okay, the people left. Rip. That was a fast one. Yeah, man, I wasn't expecting him to go so crazy. Eh? Yeah, Explosives Gone is so nice, man. It's such an annoying affix. Either it's a pain for the healer, or it's a pain for the whole group. Like the version that we're going for was the explosive that has a lot of health. Like like it wasn't Legion, you know. Explosives in Legion had a lot of health, similar to that level. But so they wanted to be a group effort, but it was just annoying, you know. Someone had to go there and actually kill the explosive, and it didn't feel good. There wasn't a middle ground that was going to be like good with explosives, so I'm glad the thing is gone. Okay, let's go back to another academy. That one was fast. Forming a push group. Do I go to this 24? I don't need it. Oh, actually, I do need it. Okay, let's go. I'm feeling spicy for our last key. Maybe we get in. Yeah, man, it was rough. I did get a lot of them though. Like you guys saw that. I did got a lot of them. The problem is I can't use Blade of Justice to deal with explosive this week because it doesn't damage them, which is really, really annoying. Yeah, if you hit an explosive this week with your Blade of Justice, if you have this talent, the Blade of Vengeance thing, it doesn't hit the explosive. It doesn't do any damage, so it's not a bug, it's a feature. I have to like Templar Strike them or Judgment them. Yeah, so I think it's because it's coded as AoE once you talent it with Blade of Vengeance. And AoE spells don't have can't hit explosives. So it's basically coded as a Divine Storm would be. You know, Divine Storm can't hit explosive as well. It's like old code stuff. For example, why does Judgment can actually hit them? Because Judgment is also AoE. We can hit 5 targets. But it's because the old coding of Legion that considers it single target or something like that. Also the same with Templar Strikes. Templar Strike is also AoE. It can hit 5 targets, but it can't hit explosives, which is pretty inconsistent. But, hey, whatever. I haven't actually gone to raid since like 2 months. Bro, yeah, I haven't done any of the raids, man. Like, literally. Normally, I do the raids only to be able to do Mythic Plus, you know? That's my goal with raids. Go in there, get the items I need to do my keys, and just stop raiding. Or my guild stops raiding. The thing that happens first. The last time like I raided Cutting Edge, I think was actually in Legion. I did get Gul'dan Cutting Edge. And I missed the Argus Cutting Edge. I got sick the last week when my guild got it. So I'm still a bit annoyed of that in Legion. After that, in BFA, I joined like a casual group that did mostly heroic raiding and some of the first mythic bosses, you know. And it's been like that since then. So I don't do much raiding at a high level. But I've always tried to do high level keys. I think, so Grief Torch would be the answer there, because Grief Torch is really good. Just press it on cooldown. When someone dies, you get the cooldown back, you know. That would be the correct answer, but it's annoying. I don't really like that trinket. I would prefer just to use the passive one, you know, like mine. I have Hunger of the Pack. But if you like that playstyle with 2 trinkets and you can manage it, use the Grief Torch. It's going to give you more damage. Especially if someone dies. I haven't actually checked the trinkets from Raid, but I heard there's one trinket that's going to be mandatory because it's going to make your one of your abilities do Shadow Flame damage or something like that. So I think that's going to be our passive trinket. Yeah, it's one of the trinkets that does your Crusader Strike or something has a chance to do Shadow Flame damage. So I think that one is going to be mandatory for every single class. And then for our unused trinket, I think we're going to look for a trinket in Mythic Plus dungeons. So I was talking about the trinket from Halls of Infusion. The 3-minute, this fragment thing is looking good. someone told me from Nelthar's this mammoth thing. So what does it do? Okay, we need an on use. So I don't think we're gonna use the mammoth thing. So on use, our only other option would be from BFA, I think, Underrot, which would be the Vial of Animated Blood. It's literally the same thing from the other dungeon from Dragonflight. This from Halls of Infusion, just on a 1.5 minute trinket instead of a 3 minute trinket. I don't think it's bad. I think it's annoying sometimes. I just prefer to have the passive and the on use. It's been like 3 expansions that it's always been recommended to have like a passive and an on use trinket as threats. I think next patch, like I said, we're also going to be using a unused and 1 passive trinket, because that trinket from the raid, the one that makes your ability to shadow flame damage, I'm almost guaranteed that's going to be like mandatory for everyone. And then you need an unused. It's very rare that we use 2 unused as red paladins. Yeah, Vulcan. Oh, you have a kid. Yeah, it's rough to raid if you have like a kid that needs attention and stuff. I know. I used to take care of my nephews when they were like pretty young. Yeah, that's the main reason I don't want to use like 2 unused. It's just sometimes the cooldown says stop lining up with your wings, and then you're using trinkets without cooldowns, and it feels bad. Oh yeah, we gotta find a key. There's no Algatar, so let's look for another 23. That's for Ruby. Let's do 23, 23. Let's do a Ruby. Yeah, let's do a Ruby for last key of the night. Yeah, there's Ruby 25s. Yeah, we can try. Let's see if we get in. I'm not going for title, but I won't say no to trying. We're at 24. And if we fail, we fail, you know. Shit happens. Antonio, I'm kind of biased. I'm always going to say Red Pally. You can't ask me that because I'm always going to say Red Pally. I told you guys, when I'm not playing my main Red Pally, I play my small Red Pallies. That's how much I like to play. Oh, did you guys hear that? Tyrion just spoke. It said like fate in the light or something. It happens very rarely, but it's very nice when it happens. It's because of the transmog of the Ashbringer. Yeah, red's gonna be really good, man. Like, you're going to be able to deal with any affix next season. Like, you need a dispel for one of the affixes, you got a dispel. You don't want to get slowed from the roots, you got freedom. You just want to ignore everything, you got bubble. We also have like 2 single target CCs for the other affix. You know, we can go turn evil and just CC one of them and we're fine, and we can stun the other one if we really need to, you know. Druid always has a place in keys because they have so much utility, especially for pushing stuff, you know. They got the beam. The beam is so good on certain pulls where there's a lot of casters and you have the druid beam. It enables like really good pulls. The problem with druids is like the boom kings take too long to ramp up, so you only see them strong whenever pulls live long enough. And cats, I don't really know much about cats. Actually, Juwon, I really don't want to see red being meta. You know why? Because meta classes get nerfed. So it's better to not attract, not attract too much attention to us, you know? I'm happy being like A tier and just being there, you know? So we just don't get nerfed and stuff. I'm pretty sure we're going to be A tier anyways. The amount of utility we have, the ability to deal with everything is just really good. And now we actually do damage as well, so do reliable damage. We could do damage before with the consecration build. The problem is it wasn't reliable because of movement. There was always too much movement and your consecration never got value. You got like your double consecration down and the tank moved and then you were sad there, looking at your 2 consecrations back there while you had to move. Oh, come on. Someone pick me. Please. Just want to do a key. Okay, let's go to any 23. I don't want to do temple. There's only temples. There's not many options. Okay, there's a ruby here. Please take me. I'll do the damage. Everyone's looking for a Shadow Priest this week because of the bursting thing. Nice, you got it. Two ruby life pools. Actually, we have portal. Let's use portal. Tomorrow we only have to do 2 keys, I think. If I stream tomorrow, I think we could try to get some score. Yeah, if I do 1 more key, I'm only going to need 2 keys to get my 8 done for the week. We could try to do some high keys tomorrow, like on stream, just for the lulz. Actually, I could use my own key. Again, an Azure 24. Maybe see what that turns into, just for fun. Actually, it's pretty good on 5 target cleave, and single target is going to be really, really strong, especially 5 target cleave, because the Hammers of Wrath from the tier set are also going to apply judgment. So literally all the time your targets are going to be debuffed, so they're taking a bunch of extra damage. We're losing a bit of uncapped AoE because like the bonus only extends to up to 5 targets, you know. It's not like this bonus that we have now that increases the damage of our holy power spenders like Divine Storm and all those things. I also like this one increases Blade of Justice damage, Wake of Ashes, stuff that's uncapped AoE. So we're losing a bit of uncapped AoE and we're gaining a stronger 5 target cleave, which is fine because most of the dungeons, especially if you care about Mythic Plus content, don't have like a lot of uncapped pulls. Like, yeah, we're going to suffer a bit in Freehold because that's a place where there is a lot of uncapped pulls. You can pull a bunch of monkeys and stuff, you know, and just blow them up. But in places like Underrot, places like Neltarian's Lair, like the Dragonfly Dungeons, you're going to be just fine because most of those places have like 5 target, at most like 5 targets to hit. Oh, the only thing I'm thinking next patch is that our build is going to be just one cookie cutter build. Basically, we're always going to have to take Vengeful Wrath, and we're always going to have to take Vanguard's Momentum. There's no like ifs or buts with that because of the tier set, you know, because we want to have a bunch of Hammers of Wrath. Currently, we can take like this build, or we can go for, like I said, this other build, and basically the same or 1% differential between each other. But next patch, I think this is going to be like what we're going to use all the time. Single target, AoE, Mythic Plus Dungeons. In single target, you're probably going to go Executioner's, Execution Sentence. But that's, I think, the extent of the changes we're going to do for that. Just one talent change and that's it. I'm kind of sad we can't use Divine Purpose. Maybe something like this could be work next patch. Because I like to have Divine Purpose. I like the procs. But I'm giving away like 4% haste. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe we're just going to have to like drop Divine Purpose next patch. Oh yeah, let's check the group. So we got Death Knight, we got Warrior, we got Shami, and Rogue. Nice. Let's go click. Oh, by the way, they buffed the tier set. It was only giving 5% extra damage on our Holy Fire spenders. On the extra damage from Judgment, it's now up to 15%. So that's pretty good. So that's 35% extra damage that targets hit by Judgment are going to take. Okay, let's put the funny feast down. See if someone takes the bait. Let's eat. Come on, eat. Do it. Ah, they know. Oh, he's eating. Ah, no, he's eating the good feast. Yeah, so we're totally fine on the tier set. It's nothing incredible, you know, but it's going to get the job done. Like I said in my video, 7 out of 10. Not bad. It's pretty decent. Okay, if the key dies, it dies. If we do it, we do it. Are we skipping? Yeah, we have Rogue. We're gonna skip. Oh, I should have, like, Ocean or something.
Alexstrasza charged us with protecting the life pools from the
so slow.
Primordials. I pray they have not infiltrated too deeply. Ensure the eggs are safe and eliminate
gotta wait for
any threat
aggro.
on these sacred grounds.
I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, we're lagging. Okay, I'm lagging terribly here. I don't know if it's the game or my internet. Yeah, I think the game is lagging. Yeah, the game is lagging. This because the stream is still going, right, guys? Yeah, stream is okay. It's the game. Yeah, I'm for sure dead here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, no one's moving. Yeah, it's the game. Yeah, this is weird. They're fine, and I'm like lagging, but the stream's still going. I'm pressing stuff, but nothing's happening. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Literally don't know what happened there. Now I'm fine. Okay, that was super weird. Yeah, it wasn't my internet because, like, you guys saw that. This stream was totally fine. Oh, there's DDoS attack. Oh man, such annoying. Kick that thing. Up with explosives. That was so weird. I've never had that happen to me before. We're still gonna time it. We got the big dam. This guy isn't dying. Yeah, I'm gonna use clearance here. Should be up when the rocks. Okay, never mind. That was a really bad call. Oh, pull! I have wings. Okay, that was a really bad call from me. I should have saved wings. Should have cooldowns back when the imps spawn. Not the imps, the welts. Why am I thinking about imps? Someone talked about locks and I'm now thinking about imps. Cooldowns are back. Just in time. Get aggro. I think my divine, what's it called? Divine toll is bugged. It didn't give me like the extra judgments. Yeah, it's bugged. It's not working, my talent. The Divine Resonance is not working. It's because of that stupid DC. I wonder what other talents are not working. And let me check something. Yeah, my Divine Resonance is not working, so I'm not getting my free judgments.
Good work, champion. Now that you have secured the pools below,
Where's my dragon?
I require your aid above.
Also, I was mounted on the dragon while I was mounted on my horse. Yeah, the game is kind of buggy at the moment.
The exposed life pools are in grave danger. A powerful primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her. I will keep watch from above while I confront the dragon who is leading this assault.
Quickly, take the eggs. Save as many as you can.
I've never done this. Normally we kill that Drake. Okay, this is very annoying because I'm not getting any holy fire from my Divine Resonance. You guys are watching, right? Normally my Divine Resonance like Weebara lights up, but it's not working. So we're doing this key without a talent. Yay! Still doing big damn. Please don't get near me.
Well done. You have secured the first pool. Now see to the others.
I think the electric one is easier. The red one just ramps up the damage a lot, so I think that one's the harder one. Yeah, this is a weird route, but this key is kind of scuffed. Oh, they're gonna pull it. Oh! No, man, they pulled it. Oh, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. I think I'm alive. I think I'm alive. Nope, I'm dead. Nope, I'm alive. I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive. I'm gonna stay here. I feel safe here. Yeah, this key is kind of scuffed because of that weird DC at the start, and now that I'm not using like I don't have a talent. I'm missing the last point talent here. So it's there, but it's not working on my character at the moment. Oh, you know what happened? I've seen this bug before in Shaolan. Sometimes when you DC it like weirdly like this, your legendary stopped working, and I think Divine Resonance is still coded as a legendary, so something happened with it now and it's not working anymore. It's very annoying because I'm not getting any extra qualifier generation from the judgments. So my rotation is a bit clunky now. If we time this, it's gonna be a miracle. I'm blinding this. Dragon. We're gonna do this dragon? Or we're not gonna do any dragons at all?
Almost to the master of these minions.
We're not gonna do any dragons at all. Never mind, we're gonna do one dragon. The other dude. I should have actually streamed today on stream and used the restream software. Kind of forgot to do it. Next stream is gonna be on both platforms. Yeah, it's so weird. I can't believe the bug from Shaolins is still here in Dragonflight. Still doing decent damage even without that talent. Rotation feels really clunky though because of the missing holy power from the judgments. Ooh, the homie died. I'll get him.
The last pool is safe. She is exposed. Attack that primalist before she can summon reinforcements.
I'm gonna single target this thing, I guess.
Five, 4.
This is a very weird route. Dragon's there now. What we do? That thing. Kinda gotta move. Gonna get boxed in. Gotta move like super far away. Dragon's coming! Oh, I think we're dead. Oh, we're fine. Okay, this route is risky as hell, man. Why are we doing this? Why do people do this? Yeah, this tank likes to play the mob super close. Oh, we're dead. Yeah. You gotta kill the boss, I guess. Yeah, this key was scuffed from the start. Yeah. Yeah, the dude's saying, what the hell is this route? I don't blame him. This route is... this route is something else. Let's go back to Valdraken. This run was cursed from the beginning. Okay, I gotta fix my Divine Resonance now. Maybe it's fixed now? Let's go check in the target dummies. Okay, now it's working. So yeah, it's a bug that happened in the dungeon. This icon, this Divine Resonance wasn't happening in the dungeon. I'm gonna check the bot and just to recheck it, you know, because it was pretty annoying because I wasn't getting any holy power, so my rotation was slow as hell. Still, we did good damage, I think. How good was it? Overall? Yeah, the damage is trash. Also, we didn't do the first pull. Yeah, we didn't do the first pull. I don't know how we survived for so long at that first pull, though. Oh, well. That run was cursed. I think we can try to do one more key. I don't want to go on that note. Let's try one more key. Okay, let's go to a ruby life pulse, and this time with feeling. A lot of these keys are Oceania. Okay, we get into this 24, we get it. I'm gonna do like 10 minutes. If in 10 minutes we don't get into a key, I'm just gonna like chill out. Or we could do a temple again. I don't wanna do a temple. I actually prefer to do ruby life pools instead of temple. But not with that route. That route was something else. I'd never seen that like before. We almost got away with it though. We killed the boss there and we were totally fine. We got 9 minutes to do some trash and kill the last boss, and that was it. But too much risk. Like, that dragon is super annoying. Okay, we got it. Nice. I'm gonna log out and relog just in case. Okay, let's go test again. Wanna see if my Divine Resonance is working. Okay, it's working. That key was cursed from the beginning. Randomly get DDoS'd, lose my divine toll. What's the name of the thing? Lose my divine resonance procs. You get caught by the dragon. Yeah, that key wasn't happening. Or maybe that was a sign. Like, Light, go to sleep. Don't do another key. Yeah, this time of the night you're just gonna... The guy's just gonna have to take some people, like, randomly, you know? I don't think he can, like, be super picky at almost 3 a.m. in the morning. Actually, guys, I'm gonna take that last run as a sign that we gotta stop doing keys for today. Yeah. That was so cursed. Like, everything that could have went wrong that key. Anyways, we got some keys done, and now with that, now we have 3 more keys that we're going to do tomorrow, so we get our 8 done. Maybe I do my 24 and try to push some score. Even though I'm not going for title anymore, I'll maybe get some extra score, you know, who knows. So guys, I think that's going to be all for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. And well, I'll probably be back tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Good night. Goodbye.